And social services on the way.
On the way. Mary Beth.
You know what you're doing.
Thank you.
Doug,
Yep.
can you get a cook with you and give her, well, we can give her a card?
Yeah.
Is that photo?
Can I get a couple things?
She at least explained why she was here in the States.
Right.
So 942.
It was 942?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Don't care about that. My doctor.
I had to do it once before, but I'll remember the logistics of it. But we will definitely get it figured out.
I think you can't feel like work. Ah, okay. Here, I'll stop. You're making me nervous.
She said their footage is good for a month, so if you need to come back and get like the full download.
What is she getting now?
She just wanted, just because,
Where the access to?
where she access. She has to say why and the reason.
Oh, okay. Reason why she's here at Goodwill? She's buying her clothes and she threw a fit, didn't want to go inside, finally went to sleep. So she left everything on and she said she was going back and forth, but my witnesses who parked right next to her said they sat at the door and watched the car and nobody went back until we showed up.
Is baby verbal?
Yeah, she's talking. Very smart for 3 years old. Talking more than my 4-year-old. I believe Bob now.
That's kind of fitting.
Same thing.
Yeah, she's smart. Yeah, she knows her name.
Plug on the bag.
No. I thought I felt something hit me, and I got inside my car, and I just scratched, and it went, rah! I was like, oh, God! Just screaming at me.
So do we have any possible family?
Yeah. Stepdad, but not stepdad's her boyfriend who's been in her life since she's born. And I already gave that to social services so they can do the background and all that stuff.
Did she give her wrong date of birth or date of birth?
Is a day off.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
My wife can carry my social backwards. She can tell you my license number
That's more suspicious than not knowing it.
and my account number.
Baby eat yet?
What is it?
Did the baby eat yet?
She was. Laura, you was feeding Nova while we were standing there, right? Yeah, with the oranges or whatever it was. Yeah. Okay. No. I'm not accusing you of drugging your child. I just want to make sure she's not had hours since she ate. I wanted to make sure. Okay. Okay. What time does she normally eat dinner? So, okay. Okay.
They said she. I turned the air conditioner off at the time, but I've turned it back since turned it back on. Since I've already.
Social services, I've given them all Robert's name and stuff and phone number, so they're probably going to have to call him just to see. They're going to have to call him first, so they can say, "Hey, yes, you're a fit. Go ahead, come down." Because I could have them come down, and they say, "No, absolutely not." And now he's throwing a fit, and we've got to deal with him. It's just better for everybody. I'm sure he's not going to throw a fit, but it's just we've had it happen in the past, so we just let social services deal with all of it. Okay? Yeah.
I'm not trying.
No, I got you. I get it.
Does she like water
Yeah.
or?
And that's what we're trying our best to do. I know it doesn't look like it, but we're.
Happy meal apple juice.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. I don't think she needs that. And fries. And apple juice.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Well, I'll be sure to let social services know that. Okay.
When I went to for age tag, look at it.
All the cicadas.
They're massive.
I live in Garrett. I hit 30 on the way here.
Emotional what problems? I'm sorry. Regulation. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Sergeant Martinez is gonna go get her a Happy Meal.
Okay,
She just eats oranges and stuff. That's
so
what we
where's
saying there.
mom from?
Right.
Okay. Can I talk with her?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's
If she will.
Well, I mean, I gotta know who the dad of this kid is. I'm not just gonna turn over to anybody.
I understand.
So she can talk to
She
me.
said the dad is not in the picture,
Well,
and I was like, okay.
well, we're gonna find that out.
Yep.
Because, you know, we get told that crap all the time.
Oh yeah.
But I did look. They don't have history. Like, they have stuff, but not
She
actually.
said that social services has been involved, but then also said that she was five years sober and found meth and looked at it.
Yeah. And she was coming in and out of the store the whole time, but I'm starting.
We got no evidence of that.
Can't get it.
And there's another kid somewhere. And I'm assuming that would be my
With the step.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're together, but I feel comfortable that he's not doing something to her.
Yeah. She said, so we're at her ranch. We can't, and she said, no, we can't ask her straight up any questions, but she's volunteering everything. We just can't ask them. You can do whatever you want, but we can't. She's
Now-
saying that the Overby is going to be shocked, and he's never been around drugs, never done drugs, but he's going to be very shocked that all this is going on. Okay.
Well, again,
Now,
this is coming from the store lady that works here.
Is
She
that
said
English?
she comes in here all the time, and she's always home.
Okay.
So
There's that.
she knows because she's in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't know if she knows her really good or not, but the way she
Recognizes stuff.
yes. So she's recognized her, and the fact that she said that's what she told me before we ever even found it. So it seems like a stranger knows it, but her boyfriend does it.
yeah,
Yeah.
bullshit.
That's gonna be hard.
Sorry for my language, but yeah, horse crap.
Yeah. Said words. You're good.
I asked for them because I found the meth in the pipe in the front seat while the air conditioner was blowing real hard, and I just wanted to be sure. They said they haven't seen any signs of.
I was wondering why it's here. I thought maybe for mom.
No, that's the only.
No.
reason. I was just worried because the air conditioner was blowing real hard, and it was literally in the front seat. So I just didn't know if powder or anything. You never know. So,
Right.
I'm a dad, so
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
a granny, so.
Meth, everything's in purse. I rewatched our body cam just to double check. She came out with the purse. Drugs were not left inside.
Okay,
A little better, but still not.
right. Hey, at least, hopefully it's good.
And it's Mary Beth?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Miss Hancock right there is the social worker, okay?
Hi. Got a lot of questions for you.
I love the meth rock in the tube. And that's
it's like a meth filter.
yeah.
She doesn't shoot it up. So I didn't find any syringes or any
Oh, that's good.
filters or I found like a small clot in the center console, but it doesn't appear to be like a filter. But she doesn't shoot it.
Okay.
She's just she smokes it. That's probably why honestly I guarantee she never came out. I think that's why she's in the store.
Oh, I
She
believe
went to the bathroom, she puffed on it. She puffs on it a little bit at a time. So she don't have to
Was it warm or anything? Is there a lighter?
I mean I have my puffs on, so
Okay.
there's there's lighters in the
Yeah, you said there was a couple of them.
and there was a razor blade.
Okay.
I got all the razor blades and I left one lighter and a pack of cigarettes in there. So.
In the purse thing.
And her wallet, checked through all that, got $40 or something like that, and a bunch of cards and stuff, and her ID. So.
Okay.
Do you have an ID? You still have her ID?
Okay.
So she has another, I guess, older ID in there. So she walks up to you with that purse.
Yes.
So
And
she
I
was
see
a-
her take it off and put it in the.
It would make sense if she had it, if she planned on buying stuff. So she probably did puff it in the store. That's why it's so readily available.
Shot just right on top.
She probably didn't want to sit there and smoke all the bag. She loved it. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah. I think it's been about an hour, so I'm going to try to get back to my email. Hey! You got in?
Oh, that one. Nice.
So she doesn't. So you're.
Social services here. She peed on herself while she was asleep.
She did?
That's why she ain't got my pants on.
Yeah. You just unrolling the whole thing, man.
Throw it on the floor and say, pick it up. Yeah, man. Now tell me. Clean up your mess.
Hey, it looks like 30 kg paper, huh?
That's what I thought it was. And then I saw pictures. I was like, man, that's weird.
That's kind of what it looks like, yeah.
Random squib.
There's hieroglyphics going. You're like, no, that's not good.
Cow in that car? What was that?
Nova, did you like the bear? You want it? Yeah. There you go, sweetie. She wants the police bear.
That's right.
Or I think it's a dog.
No, we just
Whoever orders them got tired of bears.
We'll give them a hoax that thing.
Nah. Mine's got a badge, so it's kind of a big deal. Why don't y'all have that?
It's ours.
So,
Like, these are here.
as long as you don't say I'm the police, who cares? See, and that's funny because there was a guy off Castlewood, old retired Lexington Metro, had Alzheimer's. You had a badge, he would just get done flipping these heavy oak tables, flip them, have his wife scared to death, but she would carry a knife all the time. He was afraid of it. As soon as anybody with a badge come on, y'all want a coat? You just be as calm as can be. You got your medicine? Yeah, where is it? My pocket. Go ahead, take it. Okay, it's done. What is it? That's probably hitting one of them.
Yes.
They looked up.
Very. See,
Louisville
Louisville has like these, and they got overcarrying plate carriers that you all got. And they're just like, they've got like their shears that carry a whole like medical supply. I was working with their the guy over their hiring process and their safety protocols and all that stuff. And I asked him, I said, how come y'all went over the plate? And he's one a little more comfortable. He said, but two, he said, they're under vests and stuff. He said, people. The way they was designed.
right in the face. It's on the wall.
He said like they could still like scream
There was a cicada.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, all these flying bugs.
Right. There's the glass.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
Didn't mean to interrupt. I was like, wait a second.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
But no, he was talking about how they had so many medics and EMTs and stuff getting in fights. He said that was very common for their people to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of
That's
what?
because it's wolf.
Oh,
Because they would
I
get-
thought you meant it was because of the undercarrier
No,
vest.
no.
Okay.
That's why they went to overcarry.
Oh,
Because like undercarry was just like the flake, like the white jacket kind of style.
Mhm.
He said so like he said 9mm stop, but anything above that it would
Yeah.
rip through. He said now the overplate carriers they spent for how much money total, but now they all carry those. He said it can stop, but like a big green.
Yeah.
Stop it with that.
That's good. We had a training with Berea Fire, that active school active shooter training. We get up there and like they had us, a couple of us, like, all right, you all are on the rescue task force. Your job's to protect the EMS and paramedics and everybody going in. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, where are they? They look, they have Berea Fire has helmets and plate vests. It's like actual hard plates. I'm like, they're better protected than we are.
We don't have
What am I gonna do?
We don't get nothing. So like if something like that ever happened, it just I disagree. I came from Lakes Fire and we actually had
Yeah.
like legit plate
Yeah.
you put in.
Hours. Oh my goodness.
The overcarry plate carriers you put plates in and I mean they wouldn't obviously they would use them, they would stage them for shooting.
Loud.
Yeah.
Anything with that they
You get ready for it, but you wouldn't throw that one.
yeah. Well if you was staging going on.
Yeah.
And see Louisville, that's what he told us. He said because
Okay.
back whenever they first had it, he said they had a lot of people. Louisville don't get 24 hours, so they don't really go to the station. They'll stage somewhere and just sit.
Oh.
And one comes out. Yeah.
Ooh.
And they do 12 hours. They don't do 24.
Just sitting somewhere in the middle of Louisville?
Yeah. Well, he said they're constantly patrolling and doing.
Did you walk?
Log? Herders. Yes. Kid?
No. I didn't.
I might not hit save.
Oh, so you did.
Yeah, I did it.
I also didn't see dispatch put anything about cold war. What's that?
640.
I finally got on.
Oh, yeah?
Somehow,
Figure out what's wrong with it, or?
I don't know what happened or when it happened, but my password has completely changed.
Oh.
And I don't recall changing until I had it.
I don't know if I ever actually said code 1.
421.
It'd be right there where we located it.
RPD 438. Status: arrest.
Oh, God. Oh.
State response.
Not different. Phew, I was like, oh, shit. Robert MOGB is not on one, but it's different.
Yeah, it's a blackmail.
Oh, yeah, and that too.
Log updated. 420//ADV 438. MAC 1 same time you requested C3.
I don't know what I'm going to do. 'Cause I don't know. I'm just.
Miss Dupuy, is this Robert?
Yeah.
That's him? Okay. I just got to make sure we had the right one. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Sit it. Sit in your lap.
These boxers.
Yeah. Here, how about this? How much strength it takes not to eat a Happy Meal on the way here?
It's like, kid, you're gonna have to eat this or I'm going to. Like,
And boys are cool cheap nowadays.
yeah, I know. You used to like all the toys connected. You make a suit like.
Grandpa over here, remember probably when the first Happy Meal came out.
I don't know.
Those dirt.
I remember the first McDonald's. It's revolutionary.
Boy, we're talking about
Good. Delicious. I'm jealous. What are they doing on placement? Do you like apples? I'll leave your
So
apples.
there's this boyfriend that she's calling Stephen.
I'll leave the apples
I
in
think
there.
she's arguing with her about wanting to give the name of the actual father. So surface like,
You want
I need
apples?
that before we can move on. So they're just doing their part.
Here, we'll sit the apples over. Is it good? You got a maid in there, huh?
Right? Nothing with apples. Be like, yeah, I'll need 7 Happy Meals.
You want to read that EKG strip for us?
Not even gonna talk to you.
I know. I see a lot of paramedic in him right now.
Now look at the focus.
I know, perfect row.
Just sheer focus.
My wife just got her license to be one.
Medic.
No, a paramedic, yeah. She's gonna try to continue to be, for EMS. Then she's gonna go to school further for paramedic. Sorry.
She just got her EMT.
Yes, yes. You are hiring. I heard y'all had what do you call it? Part-time hours?
She'll basically just get the chicken stuff.
Where does she apply? I heard South Kingdom.
There or
on the website.
Website? What's the website? County EMS.
It's a Kate on my back.
No, it blew it. I was like, I hear it, but it's. Yeah, it's not. She finally give you dancing?
Not quite. But she did tell me she used it till 3 o'clock today. I said, well, what time did you pick your kid up? And she said, oh, like just a couple hours ago, so you were telling me you used it up with your kid. Like you literally just told me that.
Oh my God.
Hey.
have the baby some food.
Now, I don't know, because like
It's okay to get ready to crawl in your pants. Other stuff.
I don't know, like, if you guys, because, like, we can't transport a kid if we don't have custody. Like, to take her to my office. I don't know how long y'all want to hang in this parking lot. I don't know. Like, you guys can take her for custody. We can go to the police department with her till we start all this out. I just don't know what y'all want to do. Or if y'all want to just hang out in this parking lot. Or Andrea's taking, my supervisor's
get a
taking
different
some stuff
car.
right now.
Yeah, we just gotta get access to the truck and.
We just need a different car.
Okay, I mean, I just didn't know if, you know, you guys want to just hang out here or what.
I'd rather.
It's hot. The
Well,
cicadas
that's
are
what I
attacking
and
us.
she's not being greatly
Yeah.
cooperative. Are you and Robert actually married?
I'm more legally allowed. We have to take her to the hospital.
Be hospital, and then I guess we all have.
Supervisors like checking their stuff. But no, she's with me. That.
I don't know how long it's been.
She never mentioned
I guess, I mean, we'll just get a truck.
Dad to me. Well, she mentioned
They said they
Dad because I was like, hold on, you say stepdad. Dad in the picture.
I'd rather
No.
just go to the PD.
So then you say stepdad. Is it
She
stepdad
tells
or
me Dad's never been arrested. He's this horrible person. Well, give me his name and let me see.
Oh.
You know?
So I do have a question. Transporter, is mom still legally allowed to refuse transport to the
I
hospital?
just don't know the thing on that.
Yes, she just has me.
Okay. So we'll talk to her, see if she wants us to transport her to the hospital first. Because if she wants her to go, we have to.
Nothing's wrong with you, right?
No.
Okay, making sure.
She's completely fine.
Okay, making sure I didn't.
If she doesn't want the baby transported to the hospital, then I'll just take her to their office.
Yeah, we can do that, or just as long as you guys take her into protective custody, and then we can work out have someone pick her up. Then I'll just have to,
toys and stuff.
yeah. And then I'll just have to have mom. I'll just have to go have mom sign something for her to be placed with whoever at the jail. But I can do that.
As soon as we leave here, I'm just taking her to jail.
Like I did
for
the last
stuff,
one we had that went to the jail.
That was you over on over there?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, y'all know he gave me a speed ticket one time. I ain't never gonna live with them.
She's not speeding since.
You know, I'm gonna tell you you know, it was on Urban Road. You know where it's 25 there?
Yeah.
You know, I've been in Richmond and never in my life realized it was 25 on there till you
Wait,
get
where's 25?
where it's 25 miles an hour on East Urban.
right there.
By that church.
Yeah,
That's where you
I was
got
thinking
me.
Urban Road.
No, I was like,
hold on. Yeah.
really never. Like, was not never
No, it's
realized.
slow.
I
It's painfully slow.
never
You have to
realized.
try, yeah.
But I bet you I do 25 on that street now.
Yeah.
But she says this is the first time she's used in 4 years. I do not believe that.
Yeah. Well, so it was before all of this was found. She said she was sober for 5 years, not been 4, I don't know. That's where I think it's found. Everybody not actually around when they lied to you.
I'm not sure she would want to talk Robert because I would want him to go for extreme before I would be comfortable eating.
Okay.
She's not, we're not transporting her to the hospital.
Cool. Saves a life.
Are you okay with just a signature real quick?
Yeah.
You guys will
Yeah.
sign.
Oh, I mean, I'll sign for it. It'll be easier than spinning it around.
Okay, are you okay if Austin signs the refusal form for you? Just us. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Just make sure you put this one on the badge number.
Okay. I'm not telling you. What's your badge number? I'm not telling you. Rat's card.
It's for... Sign right there.
Doug Gay, 438.
Just gonna put 4, 3, 8.
That's a tiny one.
What we...
I literally felt it, yeah.
That'll sound like it.
Like my house backs up, like there's a tree line. I live in that hill. Backed up off of Tate's Creek where they're actually building that subdivision. I live on Mercer.
If you want to complain, I'm going to spell it right now. A-L-A-N. A-L-A-N, yeah. G-A-Y. And I like how you have lowercase the first.
Yeah, I know my capitals on.
G-A-Y.
G-A-Y.
Yeah.
Yes, or mowing. My son waited until like almost dark last night to mow because they say they like the noise.
I don't care.
I hope so. We tell her we're not posting with that stepdad because he probably knows she's using them, and we will be going to assess him and her other kid too.
Oh, nice. Start a whole mess.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, looking for my JC3.
We're gonna get out here, okay?
I told you all the stuff before, right? The original call.
Yes.
Okay. Our original plan is I was going to give her a stern talking to and JC3 it and send it to you, and then miss it. She played it.
I said, you're telling me you use them to make it.
Have a good evening,
Audit for
okay?
like 30 minutes. Okay.
Oh my God.
But the dad's some help that you just drove out to get. Okay.
Take care, Nova, okay?
She was walking and talking to me.
And I open this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, we are not taking it anymore. Good job.
Swing her on over.
Now that we know that's happening, tell them to call. Yeah, go start that. 4:30 time on. You start at 2:21, please. Oh crap. Can I borrow a tow sheet? My folder is in Arnold's car where I was sick my last day with him. Thank you, thank you. Yep, it is right there.
Anything like that? 'Cause if you did, we couldn't place it.
No,
Okay.
it's lovely.
So do you want me to go through your phone or you want her to
It
just to get your
doesn't-
phone?
No, it just use my face. And okay, do 007565.
007565.
Yeah.
So it's okay for me to go through
Yeah,
this, correct? Okay.
yeah. Just pull up my contacts if you know how to use it. I don't have anything.
Contacts.
Yeah, and Stellan, STE.
ST.
LL.
Stale D.
Yeah. And then I'll let you get that number.
859-248-1388. That's your brother?
Yeah, that's all.
Anybody else?
And then Addie, his girlfriend, you're probably gonna have to call her right after.
What's her last name?
It's Lehan Vendel.
You got her phone number in here too?
Addie.
ADDIE.
And you might have to call them a few times over and over again.
Yeah, because my work cell's a 502 number.
Okay.
But I can
yeah.
also send a
well,
text.
they're young, they're like 25.
Well, I can
so-
send a text too.
Okay.
Yeah,
that I'm
Addie's the responsible one.
Okay, what is her number?
859-304-2592.
And any of these people you're okay with me placing with?
Yeah.
Because I would try to safety plan with them, but I'll have to come to the jail for you to sign. And I wouldn't want to get down there and then you'd be like, no, I did not want to place with them, because at that point, like,
No,
we would
no,
have to take
please.
custody.
Like, my brother and
Okay.
Addie are great.
Okay.
And, I mean, Robert is ideal because he's never done a drug in his life. He's going to be very surprised by this, and he is going to be upset.
How long have you guys been together?
2.5 years.
Okay.
We have another child together.
Okay.
Who's one.
With
He's
him,
a really, really good daddy.
with him being upset about this, just going to cover bases. Recently, me and another officer had to go to a house to help remove kids because people didn't sign a prevention plan, so they had to remove, or safety plan, whatever y'all call it now. And that started.
He's not going to be
Si-
reactive.
No, I got you. Whenever she comes, sign it. It's not saying you're giving up permanent rights or nothing. It's just saying you agree to whatever
It'll just
stipulations
be a
they
temporary
are. Okay.
safety
Yeah.
plan.
It'll just be that you agree to place with whoever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with Robert, I understand he'll be mad if you call him at the jail, wherever. Do not let him go to social services and raise a
he's not-
stick. Okay. Again,
He's,
one of those.
He's an
I've never
upstanding
met him.
citizen. I don't know why
Okay.
he's with me. You know?
Okay. I just like to give everybody those blanket warnings. Don't start sending people places, because then
No.
jail's going to get more people in. We don't want that.
We're
Okay.
not on Maury or anything. You know,
Okay.
We keep it to ourselves.
All right. Cicadas left me alone. Now there's gnats everywhere.
They're awful.
These are, I told him at the beginning of this, it harassed me. Like,
You need any other numbers? Or?
No, as long as he can work out.
All right. You want your race car? Yeah. Did you get your teddy bear?
Oh, she knows where it's at. As soon as she got out of the car, she was like, hey there.
Yeah. she saw it in my gun lock. She's teddy bear as she walked by. I was like, well, I gotta give that away.
Hi. How are you?
Turn that on.
Is anybody going to let Robert know that I'm not, that the mother of his other child is not showing up to do bedtime duty?
I
Like,
got you.
you know what I mean?
The other kid's with Robert, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call him, let him know. It's just if they've got to do, they got their part to do. I assume they was gonna call them. They decided they're not doing it. So
Because I know Lily's name, she got aggressive with me about it. And then-
well, they've got to do their thing. You got to tell the names on their part,
and then it's
okay?
on record that it's never been and so it's
What? Never been on record that he's the dad? Is he not on the birth certificate or nothing? I got you.
there's
Does he know?
violence, yeah,
Okay.
violence.
I was
He
making
could
sure.
have taken me to court, but he decided to, I guess, use drugs regularly.
Gotcha.
In his mom's house. I might not, I don't know, but probably would.
State response received.
Say, do what? I'm sorry.
I was gonna talk about the first part. Like, once I get to jail, is there any reason I wouldn't be able to bond out to,
Like
for
bond
him
yourself out.
in general?
So that.
Or him, or anybody.
So bond is something that is going to have to be set by pretrial. I don't know when they come in, when they leave, what their hours are. They'll all be jail questions, okay? So I mean, if the I don't know. I've heard sometimes they decide they'll come in the middle of the night. Other times they don't. I truly don't know. Is 396 Auckland?
936.
What did I say?
396.
Oops, I read it. I was looking at it, said it wrong. So 936 Auckland.
Can I see what's
Okay, hold on 1 second.
and can we leave him?
The car's getting towed, so it'll
Robert can't come get
no, the car's getting towed. Your wallet and stuff's gonna be in this, and it'll go with you, okay?
it. Can you leave the cash hidden in the car?
With that, I can't. It'll have to go with you, okay?
It's gonna get taken up the chains.
I think they automatically put money in
Like on a J or a card or whatever.
the commissary, whatever that's called, where you can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in real life, I don't have a lot of money.
Stop.
What's the sheet?
Toshi.
Yeah. Finish it. Can you finish it?
No,
I can finish it.
sure. Alright.
I'm gonna meet Sarge over on Anaheim while I wait for this.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it shouldn't be a long citation, so I'll head over there too.
Is this your house key?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the fob, right? Do you have another fob? This was in like the glove department.
I know, I keep it in there.
Is that where you normally? Is that where you keep it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it the only one you got?
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't want to leave any in there. I'll take your key house off.
Okay.
Hey, I got a full tank of gas.
Huh?
I got a full tank of gas as I haven't I'm good for 78 miles.
Wow.
Nice.
That'll work.
Like, this is, yeah. I think it messed up. Alright, so, meth pipe. Alright. I'm gonna head on. I'll come to relieve somebody at Anaheim. Tow company? David's.
It's David's and is it
Where's your all's car lot at? David's, right?
Log updated.
Yeah, right behind the dollar store in town.
300 slash
You know the
slash
dollar
maybe
store is in
10 to
town?
12 en route to Anaheim
Where
BM
CVS is, the dollar
0.0.
store. We're right, go through the parking lot of the dollar store there, and we're right behind it.
RPD 300. Status dispatched.
Are you all 24/7?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. You can call, and I'll come down and meet you to get it out. However you
Now,
want it.
in order to get the car out, you have to come to the PD.
Yeah, here, I'll give you a card to give to her. That way she's got.
Yeah. I'll put your card in your purse. In order to
She's
put her-
our,
yeah, she's a registered owner. You'll have to come to the PD, get a vehicle release. Supervisor signs it, and then you take that to them, and they can let
do
you
you
go.
need a
What's charges?
insurance card for
Do what?
that?
What's charges?
Possession of meth and paraphernalia.
We need my insurance card for that.
They'll let you come and get whatever you need out of it. Yeah.
As you know.
Do you think something else, Alexander? All right. Right now, I'm not charging you with it. Okay. 43891. 43891. One female, 1015 en route, Singapore to Dillon, starting mileage 0.0. So, with what I'm doing, I'm charging you with possession of meth and
Log
drug
updated.
paraphernalia.
438 slash one female 10 to 15.
As far as
Advance
the
41
child
BM
endangerment
0.0.
stuff, the
RPD 438. Status.
it doesn't look good, but I'm not charging you with it. If I was going to charge you with it, I was going to arrest you before. I wouldn't have started that whole spiel of, hey,
Do better.
you're not under arrest, don't ever do this again. Now, same speech, don't ever do this again.
Yeah.
Big part that played into the not charge you with child endangerment is the meth was in your purse, and I looked on my body cam, and I saw that you walked out with the purse.
Yes.
So you didn't leave the drugs in there with it. So that was a big part of it, okay? If my supervisors look at everything and say, or a judge, because again, we're going to court, all that good stuff.
Will you roll that window up? So
Yep.
we can hear you?
Absolutely. A judge, prosecution, they can add stuff later, but I'm not charging you with it today, okay?
I'm sure you did, but I'm still gonna ask. Did you do like a detailed report? There was literally ice in the water.
I will. I will. So, there- No, I promise you I will, okay? Because with this, I also have to defend myself on why I didn't charge you with leaving a kid in the car. It will be detailed, okay? So the citation that you're going to get, well, you'll get a copy of it when you leave the jail. It's going to concern your charges, your meth and paraphernalia, and it is going to say well, exactly what happened, but it's going to focus on the drugs. The report itself will cover all the other stuff, okay? But it's going to say you had meth with a child.
Which, I mean, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Has impacted or this is the worst thing that's happened.
Yeah, we'll call Robert before I take you into the jail, okay?
You can tell them don't be calling DCBS or anything.
Do what? I'm sorry.
I guess you can tell them to not be calling DCBS, but you're going to call them. Am I going to be here?
Yeah, so I'm going to type all the paperwork that I need done, and I'll use your phone, I'll call it, and I'll leave it on speaker right here, and then you can tell them whatever, or if you want me to, I will. It's up to you, because you're an adult, this is your business. I don't have to tell them anything if you don't want me to, okay?
Our world is arrested.
Well,
Yeah.
it's definitely open if somebody wants to look, which I'm sure he's going to look, just especially if you don't call him, and he's going to try to figure out where you at.
Yeah, probably on my phone. And then, super needy.
You're good?
These cups keep getting tattered every mistake or against the plastic.
Okay, whenever we get there, I'll take a look at them. I locked them, so they shouldn't be getting tighter. They might be getting twisted on you. We'll take a look. So I handcuffed you with the backs of your hands together.
Yeah.
So be sure not to twist like that,
Yeah.
because that'll mess them up. Okay.
429. 425. Oh, totally was, but David is 1097. Cover.
438 1097 ending mileage 1.4.
Log updated.
Cover.
420//Davis 1097.
Okay. Go ahead, spin around as much as you can.
Do you see what I mean?
So they're not getting any tighter, but they're moving up and down on your arm a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting tighter,
I'm not
so-
gonna. I'm not.
You're good. I'm going to loosen them up a little.
Flight risk.
I know. I'm going to loosen them up for you a little bit,
Thank
okay?
you.
How's that feel?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yep. Need the other one too?
Yes, please.
Yep. Getting in these cuffs are they definitely suck. I get that.
Yeah.
Better.
No fuzzy handcuffs. That's for sure.
Yeah. Alright. What's your feet?
Yeah. Did my daughter's come in here or the police department?
She's going to social services. Just basically gonna wait there until we can find somebody to come and get her. We didn't want to leave her in that hot. Didn't want to leave her outside in the car with us there, making more of a scene than what we need to.
Did she yell at you guys?
Who? Yell at us?
She said something like this. It was in a parking lot.
Oh no. No, unfortunately, with this type of situation, we gotta just do it wherever we're at. How much do you weigh?
300.
Do what? I'm sorry. 180.
Other social services ending 4.0. Come on. Now one go for it. Go ahead.
Hello?
Temple, yeah, 040 on the reported scam. City of 401 Arlington Drive.
407
Requesting
31
$50
318779.
on the call, and then got scammed, and now they want 150.
Yep, yeah, I've got all of this information if you need all of
Simple.
it. Middle name's Glenn, right? Yeah. With 2 N's. Yep. Alright. Was it? Bye. And you're not married, right? Are you divorced? Oh, is that what that is? Oh, yeah, ring. Mm-hmm.
Vehicle 7, opening around 300. Camel.
I don't know. The other officer put your purse together. Yeah, there's a bottle in here. I can't give it to you. That'll be up to the jail. I can't give it to you. What's it for?
It's what keeps my electrons away.
Okay, I got you.
Are you? Can I?
So here's what we'll do. Even though you said so, no to Miranda warning. You said, which is fine. It's your right. You can do whatever. You wrote cooperative with social services. They can do their job. Even after all that, and you're still doing the meth and everything like that, do you think you deserve a cigarette?
I think I've been really cooperative.
You have.
actually.
So here's what we'll do. I will, instead of pulling in, I'm going to let you out right here as long as there's, I think there's a cigarette pack in here. If there's a lighter in here, I'll let you smoke it all the way to the door. As soon as we get to the door, spit it out, and then we'll be done with that, okay?
Thank you. I mean, I get your frustration with one of
No. And again, those are your
They
rights.
are.
You have every right to do it.
But it's frustrating.
But with the level of cooperation,
It's hard when you're in this situation.
oh no, I get it. You're in a bad spot.
You don't
There's no doubt about that.
the right answer is
Person 4 time, return echo 4. 10-4 now.
Overby? Okay, so we'll go ahead and do it now then.
Hello. What are you doing?
I have some pretty bad news, and we can talk about it more personally another time on a deeper level. But currently, I am in the worst possible situation that I could possibly be in, and so prepare yourself for this. So I am in the back of a police cruiser, and you will probably be getting a phone call from the people that are going to either place an open sorry, hold on. I have been asking for a while to call you, but I've not. You just called and were finally about to, I guess, check me in, or what's it called?
Book you in to the jail.
Book me into the jail. And then I don't know how long I will be in here for.
Why are you getting put in jail?
Because I did tell you about how none of the pharmacies would be able to get my prescription in until tomorrow the next day. And when I went in to start doing that, I was given I don't know if I should, I don't know what to do. I shouldn't talk about it in front of a police body cam. I just don't know what to do. I like the officer, he's nice enough, but I don't know what to talk about, yeah, so,
Nani?
no.
Noni?
Okay, so that being said, I think I don't have I've not been in trouble, so I don't think I've been able to bond out. And the officer's right here, and he said he'd talk to you or whatever. I don't know if you have any other questions, but I don't know how long the broking process takes. I don't know how long it would take until I would be able to possibly bond out. And I think it's gonna be put as me being non-compliant. I was compliant in every aspect of things except for when it came down to.
Now, with that, I'm not saying anything about like I'm not putting in you were uncooperative or anything.
Okay.
It's nothing like that. If you were fighting us or trying to run away, doing anything like that, then yes. But your level of uncooperativeness is not something that is documented. The only thing I'll put is I read you your Miranda warning and you said no, you want to talk to a lawyer, and that's your right. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay.
And then with the DCBS worker,
That's their own paperwork.
yeah.
So.
Well, okay, answer it. I
Should be a 502 number, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
them.
I hope she lets you have Nova, and don't give her the name of Nova's dad, please.
Okay, I don't know it.
Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't know it. I told him. You may know this. Things that should make him the most mad don't. It's so crazy. It's like these little tiny things that end up making him like, you know. I guess that's. Well, we feel perfect timing. You see this, we're just
Do what?
the ring.
Oh.
It's picked up. I have a little. My daughter, and it moves, and it's.
Oh, God.
I wonder if she got there. Do you think that I didn't give them her grandparents' number, but like I know like if you Google my name it'll show up my parents like everybody's does.
Whose phone numbers did you give? Brother and
Addie and my grandmother.
and grandmother. Okay.
So
They might
really
have called one of them, and then one of them might have called your mom. That might have happened, or they got more names from those people.
Yeah. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, that's probably what
I
happened.
probably asked about Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah. She really tried to play hardball about Robert.
Mhm.
First thing you said to me was that you got the call 15 or 20 minutes ago. Did you check exactly the time?
I got the call at 6:28, and Officer Alexander went inside, looked at security footage, and you went inside at 6:21. Yeah. So that stuff's matching up.
Yeah.
I still have people saying that you never went outside.
No, I
to check.
peeked out looking.
You was peeking out, so you
Yeah.
didn't. You weren't coming in and out to the car.
Right.
You was peeking out, looking
To
at the
see,
car.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
to
Well,
see
then I've
if-
missed.
I'm sorry.
Then that tracks. Then okay.
Yeah. Because consistently window.
Yeah. Okay. I took it as you was coming in and out, walking to the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So you was just constantly looking at the car, making sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's closed bins in the back.
Yeah.
Walk back there and walk across. This is-
See first. We got cigarettes. Let's see if I can get a lighter. 2 packs of cigarettes. Oh, there's a lighter. Alright. And the medication you was asking about. It's dude. Oh, naloxone. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. And your phone is also going in there with it. Oh crap. And that's. Oh no. I hit the wrong. I sent it to the wrong printer. Do what? I'm sorry. Yep, it's about
Oh, wow.
about that long and it's about that wide. Gay. G-A-Y. Just in case you forget, it's also right there at the bottom, okay? Oh, turn this off. I'm putting your ID right here. That's going to me. All right. Go ahead and scoot on out.
You don't realize how much you use your hands.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. Good. All right. Oh no, you're good. Go ahead, keep walking for us, okay? Oh yeah, well, got you started back. RPD. Kids. Yeah, female.
That's why we're gonna fight.
Yeah, I'm sorry now.
No, you're not.
When we're in here, can they come to the front?
They'll take them off.
Okay.
They'll put you in a different cell.
Okay. When I turned 18, I was arrested in Richmond. That's where you saw. Got a DUI at 18.
I saw the DUI.
Yeah, that was the last time I ever got
Can you just take a
arrested
seat
in
right here?
Richmond. Yeah.
That was the last time you was in Richmond?
No, that's
Oh.
the first time I ever got arrested was the DUI here in Richmond, and that was in 12 years ago. And then I got another DUI, yeah, in Lexington. But anyway, I haven't been in this place in a long time.
I hope it's be your last time. Now, so I've read you your Miranda warning. You said you wanted a lawyer, so I am not in any way asking you to incriminating question.
Okay.
I give this warning to everybody. Is there drugs in or on you? Because as soon as they find
It's a
it,
felony, I know.
it's a felony, okay? Okay.
Yeah, that DUI that I got, the person that was with me brought cocaine into it.
Yeah,
He found out, got politics, he was out of politics officially after that. Like,
out of politics?
yeah, he was going into politics and like.
Yeah, that do it. Yeah, that definitely knocks you out.
So, yeah, I learned that young.
Yep.
I learned that.
Joe 5-4, got 2 out for church.
Thank you, Howard. Y'all have a good evening.
You too?
Scott, switch the camera. You're with me.
Yeah, the other officer did.
He was thorough.
How much cash did you say you had?
There's either 60 or 100 in there, yes.
Where's that?
Just open it, I don't know, it's
Oh, I see it.
yeah.
Her purse is where we found the meth, so we didn't find anything else.
Yeah. How much does the jail keep out of any cash? Oh, that's what I thought.
Not literally.
Well,
It gets put on your books.
Yeah, it all gets put on your books. So if you happen to get out tonight,
yeah.
the jail will take whatever you owe for the balance.
Would that put it towards like court costs? No.
It goes to your booking fee, which is $50,
Okay.
$2 a day housing.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. That's,
And if there's anything left after that, they'll write you a check.
it'll be like $12 or something.
She was asking about pre-trial and bond and stuff. Do you know when
You ever been in trouble before?
It's been a long time.
Well, what were you in trouble for?
The last time was a DUI, almost 5 years ago.
So there is a very slim chance you will get assigned yourself out.
Okay, and okay, continue.
Very, very, very
Yeah,
slim chance.
that's what I was thinking because of my history, prior to that.
Worst case, you'll have a bomb back tomorrow about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Now, that is what I'm on, and that's what I was asking him, yeah, I've been on that for 4.5 years.
Are you gonna test positive for any type of drugs?
For that.
No,
and then-
other than this.
No, the methamphetamine.
Meth, okay, you won't get this. There are
Okay.
doctor's orders. You won't get it. So we'll
Okay.
start you on detox protocol.
Are you going to take away the prescription?
No,
You
you'll
can't
keep your,
legally-
you'll
You
keep,
just don't get it
you
here.
don't, we won't, our medical staff will not.
Right, okay.
Right, that's all.
I understand why, I didn't get that. Okay.
That's $60. Medical be advised, I got one female in the VA room when you're ready.
There she is. I'm telling you.
Listen, you just need to quit being feisty today.
No, I
You
just
can
told
be
you.
as feisty as you want.
Thank you. No, we're gonna fight.
She's old, she's gonna okay.
Yeah, let her live.
Thank you.
That's what we've been doing.
You know better.
I,
What did I say?
no,
He's too kind.
it's not my fault.
He's kind? Girl, you just don't know him. I'm just playing, that's my brother.
How do you spell, how do you say your last name?
Dupuis. No, actually, I should have. How do you say it?
Dubois. Dubois.
Anyways,
Well, no, the last time I was in trouble in Richmond, the judge, this was 12 years ago, he said, how do you say it? Dupuis?
The pooey.
have you ingested any high levels of drugs or alcohol today?
No high levels.
Do you have any serious injuries, maybe attention while you're here?
No,
Suicidal thoughts?
no,
Past history of attempts?
no.
You have a phone number? Promise I won't call you.
It's,
I can't promise, but I heard that.
408-6689.
408
6689.
66, is that 859?
Yeah.
No, not to it.
Could be
You're
606.
lucky we're being
You know
recorded.
my partner, did you catch my partner's phone number earlier?
Who's phone number? I'm sorry.
Roberts. It's 606-569.
569-6969.
It's not fake.
Okay.
You got a religious preference?
No.
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 Are you a veteran?
Yeah. No.
So even non-denomination is still
I'm
religion.
spiritual, non-religious.
So are you Christian Christian
Spiritual.
non-denomination?
Y'all make it
Spiritual.
complicated.
Just
Just
me though.
Spiritual.
Alright, what do you do for it?
I am a homemaker, I reckon. I do resales.
And where did state reported? I will judge you hard on this one.
Kentucky.
Okay, I can't judge you bad then.
that's the wrong answer.
I know, you're, I mean, maybe Tennessee is an acceptable answer, but that's
Oh,
about
that's
it.
Ohio.
as long as it's not
Oh,
Ohio.
as long
Alright, let's take that
as
for
it's Ohio.
Girl, you wouldn't.
Go ahead and stand up for me.
17.
Go ahead and stand up for me.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you something. Okay, hold on. I will let you.
Alright, listen, yeah, they brought a guy into the night. No, let me hear the thing.
Yeah, even when they're on their own, they still suck.
Yeah, no, that was like, I was like, feel like I had a workout. Ow. No, see?
Go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and
Laura,
sit
you
down.
sit down.
Go ahead and start taking your necklaces off, your earrings, your
Sure.
ankle bracelet, your sunglasses. I mean, I get it for you.
I love you. Look at him, he's so smart. Girl, I be giving him hate.
You should.
I do. They love me.
Okay.
That gay man over there too.
Church.
You put this in there?
Yeah.
Is your phone off?
Nope, that's why I have it sitting there so she can turn it off.
Oh
Do
my
you need
god.
anybody's phone numbers out of it?
No, I don't think so. I feel, I'm just gonna break it.
Oh.
But.
You broke it.
I know, I'm just gonna break it because it was broken.
You dropped something fell.
Yeah, it would have been good too. I'm trying to get in as soon as possible to get out. Which you 3
Um,
Social services is probably gonna come find.
As long as it wasn't like last one. I don't want that. Yeah, fingerprint.
no, I don't need to. You know I don't do fingerprints.
They come in the, so they brought a female in the other day, and social services come in, and they did it right here, while we we're trying to do our intake process.
Okay.
I come down the hallway out there fighting.
All their part is done. It's just, hey, sign this safety plan. That's all it is. So.
That's all it was then.
Oh, well, never mind.
Like, I come running down the hallway, getting ready to
Now, don't you get those glasses?
bust
out
through
of
this
you?
door.
They are cute. You know who these remind me of, don't you?
No, I can't read your mind.
Did you
Who
see
used to
this?
have Ever?
This-
Remember she used to wear 'em?
Oh, wait, can I have this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just take your hair down so she can make sure nothing's in it. Then we'll need your earrings.
Yeah. What size do you wear?
What, the gauges?
No, I got a
Well, I
dress
said
shirt.
probably two
Oh,
legs. They run small.
yeah, whatever you think, yes. I usually wear a medium large.
Do you have anything on you? Sit constipating, guns, knives, needles,
Where-
drugs, rocket launchers, hangers?
No,
You'd be
I
amazed.
don't.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, you
don't ask that question.
I have had 2 kids.
Yeah.
And I was standing right there. And he said, oh, hang on, I've got this. They arrested me in possession of coke. And he started doing I went. And he pulled out his wallet.
From his butt crack?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's good to safe place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
He's like, here. I said, I ain't touching it. Oh, okay.
Oh, God. You know what's in there. Looks like having a damn coffee. Police?
not police here. I'm told as soon as something happens here, it's your own stuff.
That's funny.
That's what I'm told, but I was supervising one day, and we got told there was a riot going on in here, and I'm like,
For real?
man, it's happening. Let's go.
Did you go?
What's the action at
I was wanting to. And I did. I showed up. I was like, hey, nobody do anything until we figure out what's going on.
So what was it?
You wanted to
I
be a
think
part
what it
of
was is like one of the bays or something just had a door blocked or something. And somebody was like, that overheard it was like, it's all right. I'm like, you fucking right it is. Let's go.
That's how it is. Like every time I I used to be really strung out on heroin, so I was in jail a lot in my early 20s. And
Really?
then I got clean off of that and haven't used the homemaker. And
Did you just decided to one day?
no, there's a body cam right here, so I'm going to. You're more than just a body cam.
She's-
but,
She's very good at she's about the smartest person I've arrested so far. She's very good at what she doesn't say.
yeah, it's
That's fine.
yeah, you know, I mean,
What I've gathered is the pharmacy wouldn't fill her Suboxone, so she supplemented it with meth.
in a way, it wasn't ideal, nor was it my idea.
So, you're on Suboxone, right?
Yes,
Well, you know they're gonna give it to you
I
now.
know. I know. What can you do?
Yeah, cause
I have bigger
I'm
fish
just
to
gonna tell
fry.
you right now, even though you're on it,
Yeah,
if they test you, it's gonna come up with that, so
right.
it's not gonna give it to you.
Yep. And that's fine. Won't get a rise out of me.
But are you gonna withdraw though?
Probably, but hopefully I'll be able to, make bond before that happens. I don't know, that's.
Where's the wheelchair at?
Oh.
Reynolds passed out of the
I don't even know what they did with, go look at 63.
63.
just did.
Then it said, call outside, then you go to the outside then. But I couldn't see when he brought it in.
I see a back. Well, I see, but I can't see everything.
Reynolds passed out out there.
It ain't in 63?
No,
Then I don't know what he done with it. Clyde brought it in,
he brought it in.
he brought it in. Look at, you look at 63. Look at 63.
I just went in there.
How did I get back to our channel? What the heck, baby? They said I was on the line, I wasn't.
You were.
Somebody start fighting or they pass out somewhere?
Oh, how it is? Where it is? Just gotta cut it off, cut it back on.
No, Reynolds, guard just passed out or something up there again.
Oh, the guard pass. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
That's what I was saying though, in
he's
Lexington,
a guard.
it's like a ride every time you walk in there, like in Fayette County.
Is it in there?
Here, there's
I don't
guards
know what Clyde
passed
doing
out.
with the wheelchair.
I just went out to the rec yard. It's not the rec yard. It's not out there.
Ask Hyde what he done with it.
Maybe it's out here under the steps.
It probably is. Oh, the key well, okay, so he might be a key well.
Why ain't you running this place?
I wish I, no, no.
No.
You find it?
Do you know if they already called for an ambulance?
They might have to.
I just went out there.
Y'all need code 3 started or?
They gonna call for ambulance.
I have no idea.
I don't know, Klein brought the wheelchair in. I just don't know what he done with it.
I noticed earlier in Goodwill, I brought a cicada inside of Goodwill with me.
And things are.
It was
Wow.
attached to my
gosh,
shoulder.
They've been hitting us the whole time we was out there. Then when the cicadas died down, the gnats came out at me.
It's weird, these are like the most hostile cicadas that I've seen in a while.
I think these are the ones that come out every 17 years.
Mhm.
Because
And
the
for a
last
reason.
time they came out, they was hitting me in the face. Just
I
flying
swear,
around.
the last time they came out, we was burying my cousin. I said, I gotta go to the car, I'm not staying out here.
You can't hear anybody anyway,
Loudest
they're
thing.
so loud.
Huh?
Loudest things.
Oh,
Apparently they're covered cookout. Apparently, one of the paramedics was saying he went to go get a milkshake
Yeah.
and said he had to fight his way out.
Well, it's
Because
those
things
bushes
everywhere.
next to it. I passed it.
Oh, is that
off
what
the
it is?
bypass.
That makes
They like
sense.
those
What's that
bushes, and they were coming to my car.
Where'd
on
y'all
my
find it
one-year-old's
at?
face.
Oh,
65.
It's gonna be a minute. This is your purse?
Yeah, bag. Probably another bag of shit. can I take one right now so that I won't?
I don't know. It's up to him. You're not in my custody yet.
I can't give you medicine.
You don't have to give it to me.
Well, I can't let you ingest anything.
Okay.
And I can't either.
I know. I'm not gonna ask you to put me in that situation. I wasn't gonna.
I mean, the nurse might be able to. I don't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't, I'm sure. And then I'd have to submit a urine analysis, which would be on file. I took a urine test earlier today and it was completely clean.
Is it baby?
That's one of them, yeah. That's the one that they have right now.
CPS got it?
Yep.
You can't pick.
Well, I'm not married to stepdad, and she made a big deal out of it earlier, and but she doesn't know who her dad is, and he's a piece of shit, and so he's one of those people that like to beat women when he's mad.
Well, she don't need to go back to him.
That's what I was telling her.
What'd she say?
She said, how would you feel if I skipped past you when making calls if the roles was reversed? It's like, he's not even on the birth certificate. She was like counting me for his name, and she told me I was being non-compliant and wrote a report about how I answered every other question except for the name.
I said, I don't know who he is.
Yeah, well, it's too late. I tried, he said I was smart, I'm not, and I'm incriminating myself, or whatever, that, it's too late.
You know who the daddy is now?
I didn't get the name.
I was like, I don't know who the daddy is.
Yeah, she out of spite, it was only purely out of spite, did not let her go to Robert, her daddy, her stepdad. She came back like, not even long enough to make a phone call and said, well, they're not gonna let me get him to Robert, so you better give me some names.
Where's your mom?
Florida, vacation.
Yeah.
But I gave her my little brother's name, and my grandma in Louisville, so.
Where's your little brother?
Where? Here. But I think they're gonna let Robert have her because they called him when we were on the phone with him. I'm sure she asked my little girl where she was doing, or who was at home or whatever, you know. And she said, Dad, Robert.
Yeah, okay.
I think that should be enough.
How's your little brother?
He's a young 25. Him and his girlfriend both. This is so stupid. This is so crazy. You know, that karma, like those people that karma like is instantaneous with, like I don't gotta do bad for long. It's there. I don't want it. Yeah.
You probably get a bond.
I hope so. But then you have to wait for like a court.
You got to find out.
That's what I was wondering for.
You know, you just have to come back to court.
And then they pay you your bond back, or.
As long as it don't mess up.
No, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. How long does that take to, like?
It depends on what time Creature House hours.
She's got suboxone
Okay.
in her purse. She did say that she will probably test positive from it, correct?
Well, you have to get yes on her anyway.
Talk to her, not me.
We'll get a drug screen on her anyway.
What?
We will get a drug screen on her anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I told you probably would.
Yeah. So I'll lock this up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Just make sure, like, if and when you get out, that you remind them that you have meds in the lockbox and we'll get it for you, okay?
Okay.
Did you cook this up?
Do I need to turn it off? No.
I would, save your battery.
Yeah. Can I send a text to father of kids real quick before I go?
It's up to him, he's, you're
Yeah.
still discussing.
Can I send a text to Robert?
What are you gonna tell them?
I'm going to tell him that I'm getting booked right now and it will be, I will call him
When you can?
yeah, and to keep his
That's
phone
fine.
on loud,
Or if
yeah.
you wanna write the phone number down, I'll just let you call him.
Yeah, you're still gonna
I
be
know.
phone calls.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call him over here.
You know the phone number?
Yeah. It's 6065696969.
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, he'll let you call him.
What is your name there?
It's Summer, Laura Summer. Dupuy,
How do you spell
D-U-P-U-Y,
your name?
Laura.
Spell last name again?
D-U-P-U-Y,
What's your date of birth?
9694,
You married, single?
single.
Health insurance? You don't medicine for anything?
Yeah, multiple medicines, so the buprenorphine, as you have. And carvedilol. I fully anticipate from the body now by the time I need these, so.
Okay, what pharmacy there?
Typically CPS.
On Main Street?
Mhm.
You allergic to anything?
No,
How tall are you?
5'9",
How much do you weigh?
180-ish.
Any recent surgeries? Major surgeries in the past? Tell me about that.
Multiple heart surgeries.
What's the underlying?
Endocarditis, 2017. Or September 2017. But then again in 2019.
And high blood pressure?
Occasionally. Well, without without the carvedilol, yes, with it, no.
Any breathing problems? What about seizures, diabetes, any form of hepatitis?
I had C cured for 5 or 6 years ago.
Is there a chance you can try that?
I should have. No, I don't think so. No.
When was last period?
The 17th through the, around the 17th.
Take birth control.
No. After getting pregnant on it,
Right. How many kids do you have?
2.
How many pregnancies have you had?
2.
Once you get your urine for your dry screen, you want me to test you for pregnancy?
No.
Already know that yet?
No, we'll see on the 17th.
Last, the next babies, anything like that going on? You have any thoughts of hurting yourself or anybody else?
No.
Okay. Have you ever attempted suicide?
No.
Any history of violence toward others?
No.
Any history of sexual assault?
Toward me or toward others?
Toward you.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Teeth are good?
As good as, yeah. Alright.
Better than most, I see. Do you smoke or use tobacco?
Yes.
What about any other drugs besides Suboxone?
No, not typically.
That sometimes bad?
Today, that, typically no. I think I've done it 2 other times in my life.
Is there a religious preference we need to know about?
No.
Okay, she's good. I just
Bye.
need
You want me to hang it until you search, or just, okay, alright.
sign there for me, I'll pay you.
It was nice meeting you.
Damn, you better not.
Hope it's the last time I see you.
Yeah,
Are
maybe
you
around,
parked in
but
Sally Port?
Out the door.
Bye-bye.
Control 5455. RPD out.
Thank you.
Bye, Gage.
We'll see you. I'll try not to bring another one for you.
No, after 11, I don't care.
At least
He
my
was
top
only
down on that
fine.
mask.
Yeah.
actually. We didn't do that.